This would be an extraordinary opportunity for me to work for the company that I love, and I truly believe that Amazon is one of the greatest companies in the world, and I've been following you all the way since day one. Every product that you launch has a huge chance to succeed, and this is the type of company that I want to work for. And last but not least, every few days I watch Jeff Bezos videos on YouTube, especially because of your 14 leadership principles. That is something that I also use in my life. My name is Dan Kreuter, and as you can see in my CV, I'm a highly motivated software development engineer with 15 years of hands-on experience. I began my career in 2003, where I worked for a company called XP Gaming. I was a junior developer, and I worked there for around 3.5 years, where I basically learned the tools of the trade. Then I moved on to work for Company B, where I was still working as a software engineer, mainly working as part of a team of 5 other engineers that we were in charge for various outsourcing projects. Then I moved on to a more senior role of a senior software development engineer, working for Company Z, where I also was in some leadership positions for some periods of time, where I led some various other projects still in outsourced environments, and where I developed a passion for developing content management systems. Then I moved on to Company D, where I further tuned up my leadership skills, and I was in charge of a small team of 3 engineers, where we developed a very successful content management system. And now for the past 5 years, I'm working for a company called Company E, and where I'm again a senior software development engineer. Communication is not my thing. I mean, I really enjoy working and working hard, but really communication is not my thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy working with my teammates, but the thing is that whenever I have to sell my ideas to other members of the team, unless I have the data to clearly prove it, I almost certainly will fail to convince them of anything. So really, my interpersonal skills are not the best. Sure, probably another one would be that I'm a little bit disorganized. Like, my code's quality is not always the best. Now, so to be clear here, I work hard and I always go above and beyond to provide the best level of quality when it comes to the end product, what shows to our client. But, when it comes to organizing things, I wouldn't say that I excel at these things, and in fact, this is feedback that I only recently received from my manager. Sure, in our business, and we have a ton of business, we always value quality, and quality is always our #1 priority. But I remember once we had a customer, a very important customer, that assigned to us a project which to me was a 100K project, but he only had a 50K budget. So what I did here, because the customer was a very important one, I sat down and tried to negotiate with him to obtain a better price. And also on the other hand, I tried to find out some materials that were more cost efficient here. And not only did, but I think we also managed to also optimize a little bit the labor costs. So in the end, I managed to convince the customer to increase his budget by 50% to 75K. And I also made, these measures to do the project more cost efficiently, and in the end we obtained an extraordinary margin, 25%, when our average was just 15%.